Only on NBC5 News tonight, a post about an elderly woman being dropped off by a local nonprofit at a homeless camp in Coos Bay is circulating Facebook and causing outrage. But the nonprofit says that's not the whole story.
Not that we wanted to have her on the streets, but we don't have funds for hotels.
A Facebook post is met with outrage from concerned citizens in Coos County after it claims an elderly woman in a wheelchair was dropped off at a homeless camp with no supplies. It says the 70-year-old was dropped off by the Devereaux Center, a nonprofit that helps the homeless. But Executive Director Tara Johnson says that's not the whole story.
We were accused of doing absolutely nothing and just dumping her there. We would never, ever do that. Never.
Johnson says the center had been working with the 70-year-old named Georgette for weeks to get her back on her feet. But when she showed up after hours, they had nowhere to house her.
Sent her to this church parking lot that has, they call it Tent City.
Johnson says they left Georgette in good hands with a cot and anything else she may need.
It helped her get set up, helped her get a wheelchair. We did everything that we could to help her, made sure that she was connected with people that we knew were trustworthy at the camp.
The next week, they worked with Georgette to find her a more suitable living situation. According to a GoFundMe page for Georgette, she became homeless after being scammed out of her Social Security money, losing her husband and then her apartment.
I wish that we could say that the homeless population is shrinking, but right now it is not.
Johnson says Georgette isn't the only person in Coos County struggling. She estimates Coos County has about 1,400 homeless people, with 800 to 900 in the Coos Bay area alone.
I can't spend $300 helping one lady have a hotel room for 3 nights when I have 80 people that need lunch and 50 people that need breakfast.
While she says some don't agree with the center for placing Georgette temporarily in a homeless camp,
that's sometimes the hard line that we have to make.
Their hands were tied.
When we're investing our heart and soul into helping people, and then community members think that we're not doing anything, it's like, come, volunteer, help us.
As for Georgette, she is fed, housed, and working with the Devereaux Center to find a more permanent situation. There is a GoFundMe for Georgette to help her get back on her feet, organized by the family she is currently staying with. You can find the link on our website, KOBI5.com.